on.
I was gonna say, is this thing on?
It is.
And we're here doing the Ross Can song.
Yep.
That just
Oh my god.
made me remember Smelly Cat.
Oh, I don't remember the tune. I was gonna do it, and then I.
Smelly cat, smelly cat.
What are they feeding you?
Exactly. I'm Aaron, and that's Jade.
Trying to log into Spotify.
Oh God.
We are unapologetic introverts. Welcome back. It's Thursday. I'm not a robot.
I am also not a robot.
I
Well,
just select
unless
all the
you ask
buses.
Matthew.
Oh, what the
There's too many buses. What do we do?
Because they're disappearing. This is new. I don't like
This
this.
is called CAPTCHA 3.0.
Just freaking log in.
So much effort.
Oh my word.
And it's the new app.
Woohoo.
Oh, yours is in light mode. Gross. Gross.
Did it up. I don't care. Stop. Go away. I just want to make sure.
All right, and that was this episode.
Oh my word. I just want to make sure the other episode went out.
We are having technical issues apparently with our episode uploading.
Something went wrong.
That's accurate. Thanks, Spotify.
Oh my word.
Still sponsor us though. We'll support you to the end.
Can something went
I'm still paying my subscription. This is okay.
Jeez.
It got me in a chokehold.
Ba-dum-tsh.
We haven't talked about bad omens in months.
That was Sleep Token.
Oh, sorry. I was listening to Bad Omens on the way here. We haven't talked to Sleep Token. We haven't talked to ever.
Why does it keep doing this? It literally didn't upload our episode.
I think I'm just overtired at this point. This week has been a million years.
I'm gonna fucking shoot myself.
Do you want me to try it on mine?
No, because it's not even as a draft. I scheduled it last Saturday.
Oh, God.
Spotify, I have beef with you.
I guess we're launching that episode. Happy Friday.
I'll just do it when you leave.
It's fine. It's fine.
Ugh.
All 6 people who listen to the podcast
Didn't tell
anyways.
us. Like, cool. Thanks, guys. Ugh. Angry.
It's fine.
Okay. So I did finish Throne of Glass as we chatted last week that nobody got to hear when it came out.
Yep, because it'll be Friday by the time it comes out.
Since then, I have read 3 books and I'm a quarter into another one.
Oh, my God.
This is what I mean. If I hadn't read Throne of Glass, I would be at more books because
you
they're
had
so long.
you had Monday off.
Yes. But I read one. So I started one Friday night. That was Body Check by L. Kennedy. I finished it Saturday morning. And then or Saturday night. And then I started and read Funny Story on Sunday. And then I started and read, what was it?
Can't even remember it. It was so good.
I think I read 3 books. I thought I did. Let me check my Goodreads as I try and
Log in to everything else.
log in and freaking tell our listeners that aren't listening that this didn't go out.
Sorry for the episode not going out. Not that you're listening to it anyways. Thanks for not listening.
I guess.
Double negative makes a positive.
While I search for things, Aaron, how was your long weekend?
It was good.
That is good.
I finished reading the first book.
Yes, I'm so excited.
Yeah, I didn't even write this as a note because I forgot, but it was really good.
I'm glad you liked it.
Yes. I'm waiting for the immense plot twist in book 2.
Book 2 is just
I know it's coming down the drain. It's weird, but I'm here for it.
Yes. Okay. So, Body Check by L. Kennedy, Funny Story by Emily Henry, and then I read The Au Parafair by Tessa Bailey on Monday.
All good.
And now I'm reading Wretched by Emily McIntyre.
Oh yeah,
So,
I like Emily McIntyre.
and then I just bought 2 more books and pre-ordered another one. So I bought Reckless, the Indigo exclusive version, because it's like a teal.
Ooh,
And it
pretty.
matches the Powerless one better, which I have not read yet.
Hmm.
I just bought it because it was pretty and I didn't want it to go out of stock.
Fair.
And then I bought the Dixon Rule by Elle Kennedy in the Indigo exclusive because its colors were nicer. And then I bought pre-ordered Sydney and I, the Ally Hazelwood, the Deep End.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Because it had the fun edges that looked like a pool.
Cool.
And it was on sale. But that won't come until February, so.
Well, that's fun.
Yeah.
Blew your budget on books?
Nah.
Maybe.
Nah.
There's no budget on books. Who are we kidding?
There's no budget on books.
How was your long weekend other than reading?
Other than reading? I mean, I went in a pool for the first time in like 4 years, and I've had water in my ear for like since. But I think it's gone now.
Okay. Maybe it just needed to dry out a little bit.
For Saturday, Sunday, 5 days.
You ever heard of Q-tips?
Oh, bro, I was in there.
I'll believe you. Did you smack your head sideways?
Mm-hmm. Jumped up and down on one foot, blew air out of my nose to try and like pop my ears.
That's awful.
I was like, what? Yeah, and only one ear too.
Of course.
And you couldn't hear it all the time. It was just, I would move a certain way.
It would slosh.
Yeah. And I was like,
I don't think I've ever had that.
I have. I've also had swimmer's ear, so I was like, I don't want
an
ear infection.
That's gross. No, thank you. I've had ear infections, but I don't think it had anything to do with water. I'm just a natural born fish, so I love swimming.
I haven't been in a pool in a long time.
Well, I'm gonna join one of the centers in the fall.
One of the centers.
One of them. I don't know which one. YMCA, wellness, whatever.
Okay.
Whoever
Yeah.
has a pool that's
Not full of pee.
Nah, they're mostly all full of pee, but
Yeah.
YMCA does a good job at
Yeah.
keeping, and the temperature's not bad.
Yeah. We just have the one YMCA, right?
Yeah.
Okay. The other one is now apartments.
Yes.
Overpriced apartments.
Overpriced apartments.
Does the new arena that's going in, will it have a pool or is it just have
I
hockey?
thought they had said that there was going to be pools going into it, but I didn't. When I saw them laying the groundwork for it, I don't remember seeing any sign of pool
We'll have to Google.
digging.
Actually, my ear that had water in it is itchy.
Worst. So I had some like a weird list of things today that happened.
I know.
This morning I woke up to my dad on the phone talking to a dude about buying a new motorcycle. Not new to him.
Yeah.
Clearly, because we're not rich.
Motorcycles are expensive, or they can be.
Yeah, they can be, for sure. Especially the one that he really, 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 really wanted. Well, this guy is retiring and like getting out of like actually riding bikes. So he's just trying to get rid of it for not a bad price. There might be some fixes, but it's like 5-hour drive away from here. I'm like, oh man. One way. Yeah. Yeah, that'll be a fun Saturday.
That's fun though.
Yeah. Yeah, I know.
I'll be so happy.
He was like a kid at Christmas, I swear.
That's so cute.
It was very cute. It was like, Dad, like, I don't think I've seen you this happy. It's like, it's the one. It's the color. He showed me last night. I think he was having like a mini stroke about it. Because I have to send all of his Facebook messages for him. I was
my God, you're so sweet.
I know.
What,
I manage his Facebook. This is why I don't like doing social media.
Yeah.
I do it too much for everyone else.
What like type of?
It's a
bike?
Triumph
Bonneville,
which is a British style bike. Smaller, doesn't have as big of a motor as the one he currently has, which would be perfect because that one he currently has a Triumph. I think it's a Roadster or something like that, and it's just huge. It's way too big. He had to like modify the seat on it so he could actually sit on it because he's very short. Yeah. French, very short.
French short.
Who would have thought? Anyway, so it was like, yeah, like I said, watching the kids' eyes light up at Christmas. I picked up the tablet. I'm like, I gotta check to make sure this isn't a scam.
Yeah.
Or like out of the country, because a lot of the time bikes are posted, but they're posted in USD and it's out of the country, so it looks a lot cheaper than it should be. And then I'm like, no, Dad, like this guy's in Florida or something like that.
If you want to drive down, we can. It's just gonna take a little bit.
It's gonna take a bit. It's gonna take a pain in the ass to drag it back up because
Yeah.
it's hard to drive those things for 20 hours straight.
Yeah, your butt would hurt.
Yeah. Ouch. Anyway, that was exciting. So we're gonna go on Saturday to go, I guess, pick it up.
Have a nap on the way there.
Oh yeah, we're leaving at 6 a.m.
Oh,
He owes me an iced coffee or
Maybe-
boba tea.
maybe both.
Maybe both. Maybe both. Please. And then I got another message from my cousin today,
Yeah.
and she works at Party City,
Yes.
which you can imagine is usually like a steel building, kind of a random event. A bat got in, and so she's sitting there going, I have now realized I have a fear of bats, like an uncontrollable fear of bats. And I'm like, oh, well, that sucks to be you, but that's your new coworker.
Yeah.
He's there for Halloween.
Yeah.
You gotta
You gotta
sign
keep
him in
him.
for work because he's got tiny hands and he can't get the card through the slot. Okay, give him a little
Bats are
uniform,
so cute.
hang him upside down
Yeah, just let him chill.
next to the Halloween display.
There
Nobody
you
will
go.
know.
No, exactly.
It's just a live event.
They have the animatronic flying Spider-Man.
He's just your coworker.
Yeah.
Get used to it.
I'm covered in cords.
Head office is like, yep, we can't afford to pay humans anymore.
Yeah.
Send in the bats. So that's been a very eventful day. I also bicycled across town in a race against the weather to pick up 2 tiny squishmallows because I'm a nerd. And then on top of that, I went to load my Spotify day list earlier today,
Yeah.
and I think Spotify's having a moment, like
It is because I had our episode scheduled and now it's not there.
a serious moment. Let me just bring up my picture of what the title was for the day list. It was just stupid. It was classical Baroque Thursday morning. And the thing was like, you listen to rockish and emo on Thursdays.
Oh.
None of this music was related to rock, or it was literally Baroque music. Like classical.
That's weird.
It's just like 3-hour list of classical music. I have not listened to classical music in years. I don't know what's happening. Spotify, fix your shit, please.
Okay.
Very, very exciting.
I just saw it while I was eating my mac and cheese.
Oh, can I take a guess?
Yes.
License plates.
Yes.
Okay. They're continuing to register them?
Yeah, so as long as you, like in Ontario at least, as long as you have insurance and you've paid your fines, they will renew them 90 days before they're supposed to renew automatically.
I just don't understand what the point of even renewing things anymore is, other than just doing a check. It doesn't really need to be renewed, I guess. Maybe it is because not everybody owns the car forever, but or the license plates. But
like as soon as they moved it to be free, why wasn't it just doing this?
exactly.
As long as you had everything up to date and yada yada yada. But now that's a thing now.
But my thing is like, why don't they just do it on like a 5-year term? What does it matter if the license plate is active or not? Because now it's like there's no way to let them know if the license plate is.
Well, they have their scanners, right?
Yeah, but like it would just be constantly active because they're going to renew it, right?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
But like if the license plate becomes inactive, like you're no longer using it on your vehicle, or you're not driving or whatever, or you die or whatever, like whatever the cause, you don't use those plates anymore. Does that license plate continue to be active, or what is the situation there? Do we have to let them know that it's deactivated and we're not using them anymore?
I don't know.
Because that license plate could not be tied to the car anymore because you could sell the car, right?
Yeah.
It's a weird world. I don't know. I like the way I think Europe does it, where they just literally have the license plate permanently mounted to the car, so it gets transferred name by name.
Oh,
by name.
I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that way,
That's easier.
yeah, that way you don't have to worry about taking plates on and off or having to have plates. It's just like the plates stay with the car. It's like the VIN number.
Yeah.
It stays with the car. You just register those back into someone's name when you sell the car off. That makes so much more sense to me than. And then you should do that, and then if you want to pay for like a customized plate, then just pay the fee for it to swap it to the car permanently.
Yeah, people are Government's dumb.
I just don't get it. It's a waste of money the whole time.
Another thing that I saw before, like as you walked in,
Yeah.
there is the largest iceberg.
What?
It broke off
Oh, that's about right.
of wherever.
Yeah.
It's in Antarctica, I think it said.
Oh, so it's coming to kill us all.
No, so it's just north. The largest iceberg, which is just north of Antarctica, split about 40 years ago. Okay.
Okay.
And for the past however long, for a couple months, it's been in a fucking vortex, just spinning in circles.
I like it.
Yeah, that's about it. Nothing too concerning about it. It's
Oh.
not drifting or melting. It's just fucking sitting there and spinning.
All
It's
right.
about what did they say? 2/3 the size of Prince Edward Island.
Jeez, that is a huge iceberg.
It's the world's largest.
It's just spinning.
Just spinning in a vortex.
Can you imagine if it was like Prince Edward Island was just spinning?
In a vortex for a couple months.
Yeah, just wee. Oh, they wouldn't be happy because the bridge would probably break off.
Yeah.
Well, at least you wouldn't have to pay the $40 fine to get off the island. So
It costs $40 to go across that bridge.
it's okay to go into PEI. If you want to get out of PEI,
It's
you
$40.
gotta pay money.
Oh, it's a toll.
Yeah,
Oh, I didn't know that.
that's the only way.
But yeah.
Otherwise, you're stuck there forever.
Well, you can take the ferry, can't you? But the ferry's more expensive.
Yeah, right. So you got to pay to get on that island.
Choose your battles. Hopefully your day list has fixed itself.
I freaking hope so.
I've got dopamine. Do it for the plot Thursday evening.
I love that.
You listen to volleyball and Batty on Thursdays in the evening. Here's some do it for the plot. Windows Down, GarageBand, Dopamine, Teen Rock, and Belter. I don't remember what I was listening to last Thursday. The first one is Tipping Over Air by Aiden Bissett. Never heard of it.
Nope.
What can we click on? We can click on volleyball. Teeth by 5 Seconds of Summer.
Okay.
Unstoppable by The Score, which
Okay.
was in my Throne of Glass playlist, and I heard it on the TV the other day for a commercial. I assume it was like a sports or the Olympics, and I was like, hey, I know that. Do it for the
Right
plot.
on.
First one is What's His Face by Austin. Sure. Garage Band. Monsters featuring Black Bear by All Time Low.
Nice.
And Dopamine. What's His Face by Austin.
Huh.
Teen Rock. Come on.
Anything
The
else?
Death of Peace of Mind by Bad Omens.
Yeah.
And Belter, we have False Confidence by Noah Khan.
We love it.
That was an okay day list. I'll take it.
Okay. Yeah. I like the name. It's
Yeah.
fantastic.
Do it for the plot.
Do it for the plot. Always. Mine is just weird. It's called Noise Grim Evening.
Okay.
You listen to fantasy and epic in the evening. Here's some noise, grim, lycanthropic, badass, rocking on and rock out.
Lycanthropic?
Yeah. Werewolves. Lycanthropes. Seriously, how do you read so many fantasy novels and just not
Never
know?
heard that word.
You've never heard of lycanthrope?
No.
Jesus. Read more, would you?
Yeah, okay.
Get educated. Anyway, the main article comes with a few songs called Over It by Cassette.
Oh, that's a good one.
Evil Twin by Lindsay Sterling. Showbiz by Palais Royale. And then if we go into lycanthropic just for funs, Bad Omens, Low Spirit, Sleep Token. This is a good list. Set It Off. Livingston, all good, very good.
I'm going to say it again. I wish that if you send me your lycanthropic, it would be your songs, not one for
Right?
me.
I don't get that. Should be able to do that, right? Like, oh, let's just create, create a whole playlist out of this playlist so you never lose it
True.
because it constantly changes.
Yeah.
It's kind of annoying. I realized that with the day list. I had a really good day list the other day and I didn't like any of the songs and now I can't remember any of them. I'm like, no. I could go back into history, I guess, maybe.
Yeah. Yeah, you could.
There's nothing really else. Noise.
Yeah, what's...
Caught It, Voila, Chrissy Costanza, and Against the Fate, I'm guessing. Bad Omens, Hailstorm, I Prevail. Yeah. Let Down. The home team. Good times. Bring Me the Horizon. I am on a Bring Me the Horizon kick right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. All day, every day. I go through. I found this is my new trend is like going through actually listening to full albums of things now.
Have you never?
No.
Really?
Yeah, for me it's always been like random songs.
Okay.
I pick and choose. My whole liked. This is how I live my game. Everything goes into like songs.
Mm-hmm.
I hit about 1,000 and then I start deleting from the oldest. Yeah.
Aaron.
I don't make playlists. That's lame.
I have a bunch of playlists.
I make playlists and then I forget that they're there and I just go back to liked.
Yeah, true. Fair enough.
Yep.
If you're listening to albums, you need to listen to If I Can't Have Love, I Want Power, because I feel like you'll like it.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I have.
From start
I have
to finish?
listened to it, yeah.
Oh, okay.
But it takes me a lot of effort to have a attention
It's just
span.
my fave that fucking the songs bleed
It's so
into one
good.
another.
Yeah. So good. That's what I'm getting with Bring Me the Horizon right now.
Yeah.
Is like the songs connect to each other and they
That's
tell
the
a
best.
really weird story, but it's cool. So, what are we on to for this week,
This
Jade?
week, we're just speaking random facts.
Is that could be our title?
I was gonna name it Did You Know, but
Speaking facts.
speaking facts. So this is gonna be funny, hilarious, random, horrifying, about anything, space, roads, chickens, dirt. I don't know what Aaron has.
Is that your topics?
No.
Roads, chickens, and dirt?
No.
Because mine aren't maybe as exciting as that.
So I guess we can just go back and forth.
Yeah.
We'll see how long this goes.
Let me swap over to my chickens and dirt list right now.
Okay, so first off, Aaron, did you know that the Earth's rotation is slowing down?
Yeah, I did actually.
So on average, the length of a day is increasing by 1.8 seconds per century. So 600 million years ago, a day lasted only 21 hours.
That's insane. But that also means we are spinning slower, but we are also getting farther and farther and farther away from the sun,
Yes.
which means we will one day not have a solar eclipse. As well, we will not be able to see the sun if it doesn't explode by then.
Yeah.
We won't be here, but
No.
whatever. Could be a very exciting time when it just disappears over the horizon.
It would just be really cold.
Just freaking freezing. It's like Edmonton in winter.
There's my fact.
That was a good fact. That made my brain go, space.
Space. Love space.
Scary,
Love me some
terrifying.
space.
That's another horror show on its own.
Yes.
My fact, which you probably already know anyways, but I like to bring this up to people because they're just they're not aware. Honey never spoils.
Is it all honey or just like unpasteurized honey?
All honey.
Okay.
Archaeologists have found pots of honey in ancient Egyptian tombs that are over 3,000 years old and
I don't know if I'd eat it.
still perfectly edible. Honey has a unique chemical composition, which it has low moisture and a lot of acid, so the acid kills all the bacteria off, so it cannot grow nasty things.
It just gets a little hard.
Yeah.
Is it because
Crystallizes
it's
a
bee
little bit.
vomit?
It's bee vomit, yeah.
And that's why it doesn't spoil.
Yeah, think about that the next time you're adding honey on toast.
You're eating
Or
bee
in your
vomit.
It's bee vomit.
Aw, speaking of bees,
Uh-oh.
I saw a thing and it said if you ever, are going to bed or wake up and you see bees in flowers, they're old worker bees. They don't go back to the hive. They go in the flowers to die.
Oh, wow. This is going to be a depressing episode.
I was like, oh,
Is that your fact?
no. I just remember seeing that. My fact is that your brain is constantly eating itself.
Oh, man, this is a depressing episode. Great.
Yeah, my first 3 are.
You're really good at this because the first fact I think you ever told me, well, not really, but if your eyeballs, if your brain knew about your eyeballs, they would start eating them. And it's
You'd go blind.
God, what is happening?
Your immune system. So it's a process called. I meant to say how this could speak. I want to say phagocytosis because it's pH.
Oh yeah. That's
So your cells eventually envelop and consume smaller cells. It's not harmful, and it helps preserve your gray matter, so it's a good thing.
Doesn't this happen all the way like across your body? Because you like
Probably.
cells absorb cells and then create waste, and then we expel waste.
It just said brain, so I was like, your brain's eating itself.
But yeah, that's true. So our brains are zombies.
Yeah. Also, if you like laid your brain out, it would be the size of a pillow if you laid it out flat.
Really?
Yeah, I saw that.
That's gross. I have been to an anatomy lab in Toronto at the school.
Like cadavers?
Yeah.
Ooh, that'd be cool.
And I've seen brains sliced up.
I went to the science center when they had some body thing.
Yeah, I remember that. That was cool too.
RIP Science Center, Doug Ford.
Thanks, man. Loser. All right. Did you know? We're going to go on to a completely separate topic here. Bananas are berries. But
Yes.
Strawberries aren't berries.
I didn't know strawberries. I knew about bananas. Why are strawberries not berries? Do we know?
A berry is a fruit produced from the ovary of a single flower with seeds embedded in the flesh.
Okay.
By this definition, bananas qualify as berries, but strawberries do not, as the seeds are on the outside.
Oh. So what? They're just
I don't
a
know
fruit.
what berries. They must come out of something else.
I didn't know bananas.
It'd be like corn.
Yeah.
Strawberries and corn.
Just exist.
They're just out there.
Third one, a little horrifying. Again. Sorry, I promise they get better. Chainsaws were first invented for childbirth.
Why is that so accurate? Women were like, yeah, we need to do this.
I don't think it was the woman. So, of course, they weren't as big, but it was to aid in the widening of the pubic cartilage and the removal of disease-laden bone during birth. And it wasn't until the 20th century that they started using chainsaws for wood.
Why is that terrible? Oh, no.
Like, tell me what has changed. Like, I get it. You get a little snip sometimes to help the baby's head come out. Nobody was cutting a pubic bone. We haven't evolved that much.
No, we really haven't. Oh, God.
Like, bro.
Rip.
That's like
Literally.
them thinking babies don't feel pain.
All right, we're gonna compound onto your horrific thing.
Oh.
Oh God, scientists have discovered that a specific species of cockroach, the Diploptera punctata, produces a type of milk containing protein crystals that are incredibly nutritious. It's not commercially available yet, but they're working on it to make it a future superfood.
We're milking cockroaches?
We're milking cockroaches.
Okay.
I should have put a trigger warning onto that. If
That's
you're in the
so
middle of eating
weird.
lunch, I apologize. Oh yeah, just so you know, they might start replacing your milk with cockroach milk.
Like, what?
Yep. Can't go back from that.
How many roaches would it take to get like, what?
I don't know, but they're everywhere. I mean, New York would make a fortune.
Yeah. Your pinky finger is the strongest finger.
Oh, I got that. That's why I carry groceries with it.
Right? So your pinky and ring finger account for 54% of your grip strength, and the pinky accounts for then 33% of that. So small, but mighty.
Wow. Okay, so I get why the queen then, sipped tea with her pinky finger up, because she was like, yeah, like flex.
Flexing it. Working it out.
Yeah, just work. The queen was ripped.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you know the Eiffel Tower can grow taller?
I saw that. Like, what?
I know, it's weird, but it's made out of iron, which expands when it's heated.
It's like a human.
It grows up to 16 centimeters or 6 inches for our U.S. compadres.
16 centimeters is only 6 inches is only 16 centimeters.
Sorry, 15. I read that way too quick. 15 centimeters is
Same
6
difference.
inches.
Huh.
Yeah, because if you think of a ruler, like a little ruler, that's 12 inches. And that's 30 centimeters. Roughly.
I'm not good with measurements.
It's fine. That's why I have to think of a ruler.
Yeah, even
It's
then.
visual.
Cats and horses are highly susceptible to black widow venom.
Ooh.
Dogs are relatively resistant, and sheep and rabbits are said to be immune.
Interesting. I don't trust the rabbits thing, but I would get it. Like rabbits being immune to that, but like also being like the most delicate creature
Yeah.
on the fucking planet would make sense. Yeah. Okay. Horses? It's so weird because like rabbits have similar like stomach structures to like horses. So there must be something there.
Yeah,
And
horses
they're-
can't throw up, so
Yeah, rabbits can't either.
so they'll just implode.
I guess so. Well, they just get sick and die, which
Yeah.
is just the worst.
Come on, evolution, get better. Make animals throw up.
Yeah, we'll talk to your cats about that one and see how they feel.
They throw up all the
I
time.
know. Did you know that sharks predate trees?
No, but yeah, that checks.
Yeah. So, according to, science and
The internet.
the internet, sharks have been around for about 40 million years, whereas trees, as we know them, have only been around for 350 million years. This means sharks are older than the forests.
I mean, there was probably a lot more water than there was land.
That's what I'm thinking.
And it was probably really fucking dry and hot, but the ocean was there.
Yeah.
Also, there's Greenland sharks that are like 400 years old, just chilling.
Just insane, right?
I love sharks.
Sharks are so cool.
Like, so cool. Everyone's like, oh, why do you swim in the ocean, but you won't swim in a lake? Like, there's sharks. Okay, if I'm going to get taken out by a shark,
That's a cool story.
we've talked about this.
You know?
Whales, sharks.
Yeah. Take me out.
I'm in an ocean. I expect that.
Yeah, I'm in. That's their territory.
I don't care for a lake.
That is their wrestling ring. They're gonna take me out. It's well deserved.
Yeah.
I stepped in it.
I don't need like squishy dirt, mushy lake weed.
Yeah, gross.
No, thank you. Wood Buffalo National Park in Alberta is bigger than Denmark and Switzerland combined. So it's over 44,000 square kilometers.
Holy crap.
And then the Nahanni National Park Reserve in the Northwest Territories exceeds the area of Israel. So it's more than 30,000 square kilometers.
Canada's huge.
I know.
I don't even understand.
My cousins just flew, well, some of them flew, some of them drove, like half the family flew to PEI, and my dad was like, how long is it? And they were like 3 hours. And he's like, oh, like we can go to Florida. I'm like, yeah, Canada's large.
Yeah. Yeah, it's freaking huge.
And it's weird, like you don't think,
No, you
because
don't.
we're not central and we're southeast.
Yeah, no, Central would probably be Manitoba.
So it's like, oh, PEI is just like right there. Nope.
Yeah. No. It's a good 20-hour drive plus that.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. It blows my mind every time I see someone post something on Threads or on social media and they're like, I'm coming to Canada. I can't wait to travel across the country.
Do you have
Do you have a year?
long time?
Because that's a lot. There's so much to see.
Yeah.
Every time someone's like that, though, I'm like, hey, yeah, you should stop at Wawa in Ontario.
What?
Exactly. They're going to be so surprised when they get there. There's nothing there.
There's nothing.
Yeah, it's just a little hotel town.
Aaron,
It's
you're
the
a
stop
demon.
before you leave for Manitoba, basically.
Really?
I always recommend it, though.
Someone's gonna like it.
Get your kicks in Wawa, folks.
Isn't Wawa like a convenience store in the States?
No, I don't think so. At least I'm not aware of it.
I feel like it is.
I feel
That
like
or
you could
it's
make a
slang
huge
for something.
joke out of it. Like, wah, wah. Yeah. Yeah. That's how I felt when I got there, too.
Is that the town's theme song?
Yeah.
Wah wah.
They actually just have a horn that plays every week.
Wah wah.
It's the sirens, too, for all their police vehicles. So you know where you are when you get there.
Oh dear. Sorry, Wawa.
Not sorry.
Probably never gonna go.
Why would you want to drive 20 hours to get out of Ontario to only stop in a tiny town named Wah Wah?
Because you're bored.
Yeah, because you're bored, clearly. All right. Did you just go?
Yes.
Okay. Are you ready for this?
Yep.
Did you know humans share 60% of their DNA with bananas?
No. Why?
It doesn't mean we're closely related to bananas, but it highlights the common genetic building blocks shared among all living organisms. We're that close. I would love to be a banana.
It would be so much easier.
Right?
I mean, you'd get eaten, but
just get eaten, but like sit there and rot on the counter. I mean, it's not different from my weekly.
you just rot at work.
It's all good.
Originally, ketchup was sold in the 1930s as a medicine.
Okay.
So in 1934, it was sold as a cure for an upset stomach by an Ohio physician named John Cook, and it wasn't popularized as a condiment until the late 19th century.
Wow.
This is one I had to Google again to be like, is this article
real?
pulling my leg?
Is this an AI generated bullshit?
This is real.
Wow. Okay.
It was used how Pepto-Bismol was used.
Interesting. I feel like that would hurt my tummy more.
Like ketchup's acidic. It's acidic, right?
Yeah. It's got vinegar in it.
Yeah. And tomatoes are
our modern day ketchup has so much friggin' sugar in it. I can't imagine them having that much sugar in it back then, but that's wild.
It's very weird.
Did you know that wombat poop is cube shaped?
What the fuck?
Yeah. I thought this was super interesting. Apparently, wombats are native to Australia, so that's a thing. But they have cube-shaped poop because it prevents it from like rolling away. So it's like marking their territory.
And how did evolution go? Yep.
I'm just really interested in how does it get cube-shaped? Like, you think about it, like you have to like trash compact it into a little cube in your body.
How are your intestines working?
I don't know. I think that's amazing.
Do they have cube-shaped buttholes?
That would be really funny. You should make stickers.
Of wombat buttholes. Fruit-flavored snacks shine because of car wax.
Oh, that makes... Yeah, it's carnauba wax, isn't it? Yeah.
Same thing as car wax.
Yeah, I saw... Random related story. I was at the store the other day, which was, I think, yesterday. And there was this bottle called banana wax. Okay. And it said sprayable carnauba wax or whatever. And I thought, oh, that's going to be awesome. It's going to smell like bananas, right? No.
Did you buy it?
No.
Oh, okay.
I did not buy it. I tested it at the store because I'm not sorry, but I needed to know while I was there. I wasn't going to invest in something if it didn't actually smell like bananas. Don't put the name banana on something, make it yellow, and then make it smell like cat pee or something. I don't even know what to tell you. It smelled so awful. I was like, what? Why would anybody want to make their car smell like this? Number one, I know it's a spray wax, so it probably just, you buff it in or whatever.
Yeah, but still. But
like, you gotta think like your air conditioning is pulling air from outside of your car.
Pull your cat pee wax.
Yeah, disgusting. Regrets. So random.
Human teeth are the only part of the body that cannot heal themselves.
Yeah, I wish they fucking could though.
That'd be great.
Dental bills would be cheaper.
Right. And like your mouth is the fastest healing part.
Right. I wish my mouth would also heal. I was eating popcorn on the weekend because I went to go see Deadpool, and the kernels were just
bastards
scraping up my mouth and in my gums and
like the little, not like the kernel itself, but like the little like flaky.
Yeah, those things.
They get stuck
everywhere.
You find them like 3 days later. You're like, I've brushed my teeth 6 times.
I've flossed. I've brushed. It just won't come out.
And they're so painful.
Oh yeah. So my mouth has just been so sore this week because of that. So I was like, why can't you heal faster, teeth?
Yeah.
Or at all?
How
but
rude.
Once that enamel's gone, you're effed.
Mm-hmm. Which I think is dumb.
Right? Why can't your teeth just, grow a new layer of enamel?
If your bones can heal themselves. Their teeth are bones.
Right? Stupid. Trader bodies right now.
Yeah.
Rude. Did you know the shortest war in history was 38 minutes long? It was the Anglo-Zanzibar War of 1896. And it happened between the United Kingdom and the Sultanate of Zanzibar.
Okay.
38 whole minutes. This isn't recorded history, mind you. I know there's some wars that last a lot less time.
Did you know that the hashtag's real name is an octothorpe?
No, and I need you to take it back right now because my brain cannot wrap around that.
It's because of it's got 8
Yes.
thingy things.
Yeah.
Octothorpe.
No.
Yep. I might be saying it wrong, but that's how it looks.
I'm going to have to explain that to my students.
Yeah.
The octothorpe. I'm just going to bring it up into conversation one day to see if everyone's paying attention. So,
you're like, yep. So if you just, no.
Even better.
You got to put it in like instructions.
Yeah.
Just be like, make sure to include the octothorpe here.
Yeah.
And they're going to go, what? Then you'll know.
Then you'll know they paid attention. That's a good check.
At the end of it, like, name your file with an octothorpe if it allows it. Some computers don't.
Yeah, I don't know if
you gotta hide it somewhere.
I gotta put it somewhere in there.
It's gonna be a thing.
Speaking of octo, this actually worked really well.
Yay.
Number 8 on my list is octopuses have 3 hearts.
I didn't know that. How are you only on number 8?
I think you went twice.
Oops.
After the banana.
Sorry.
Conversation. It's fine. We've had a lot of banana conversation today. 2 of them pump blood to the gills, and the third pumps to the rest of the body.
Yeah.
So when an octopus swims, the heart that delivers blood to the rest of the body actually stops beating.
Oh.
Pretty wild, eh? 3 hearts.
Sorry. Yeah, and people always are like, oh, they have a brain for every arm. I don't think that's true.
No, they got 3 hearts, dude.
And they technically, because I saw things about octopuses when I was reading.
Yeah.
They have arms that have suction cups. They technically don't have tentacles by definition.
True.
Also, octopuses are just so cool.
They're really cool.
And they don't
so
live
smart.
that long.
That's sad. Don't tell me that.
I know.
They're too cute.
And they can like change their skin. And,
so weird. Yeah, the camouflage ones are insane.
Nuts. The world's longest concert lasted 437 hours, 54 minutes, and 40 seconds.
What?
To celebrate Canada's 150th anniversary on March 17th to April 5th in 2017.
Damn, I didn't know that was going down.
Neither did I.
As I was in Ottawa when the 150 celebration was going down, we had no clue.
But like, why March to April?
I don't know. Maybe that's
because Canada Day is July, right?
Maybe they were doing like a lead up.
I don't know.
Don't know.
But it's in the World Book of Records, so.
Wow. Okay, Canada.
I was not expecting it to be like Canadian.
Of course. We can't expect any of our.
I was like, what?
Every time I see a gold medal one, I'm like, wow. We have actual talent. No, I'm kidding. There's lots of talented people from Canada, including us, clearly.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Shout
talented.
out to Summer McIntosh, 17-year-old. Last time I looked, she had 3 gold medals.
Seriously blows my mind.
I think she beat her mom's record too.
Oh my god. People with like actual
abilities?
Well, no, I'd say not abilities per se, like dedication to the sport or
yeah, that's crazy.
Skills to that degree.
She just like wiped the competition. It was so close on the last one too. It was crazy because she was down, and then when they came, I thought I heard a cat. When they came back, I think they had their like what they call freestyle, so it was just like going for it.
Yeah.
And she came and just and beat her by just enough.
Wow.
It was so fun to watch.
Absolutely awesome. Speaking of, nope, there's no relation here. Some turtles breathe through their butts.
I did know that.
I figured you would. I kind of picked a little bit of ocean animal funness for this one. Certain species of turtles, mind you. It's not all turtles, just
We can say
some
it's all
turtles.
turtles. It's okay.
It's kind of funny. Mostly the Fitzroy River turtle found in Australia. We're back to Australia again.
That's okay.
I guess I should just go there and visit at some point.
I'll be in your suitcase.
So the Fitzroy River turtle can breathe through their butts. This is a process known as cloacal respiration. It helps them stay underwater for extended periods of time. So it is purposeful.
It is purposeful.
Interesting, though.
Can they fart through their mouth?
I wonder. Does it go backwards?
So in Washington State, it's illegal to kill Bigfoot or any other Sasquatch-like creatures.
Well, that's good. So clearly we can narrow it down that Bigfoot is in Washington State.
Yep.
It's a big place, but we could start looking now.
Yep.
Google Maps.
Google Maps.
Gotta look for those footprints.
Yeah.
They're pretty big from what I hear. There's a fish with transparent bones.
What?
Yeah. It's called the ghost catfish or the glass catfish. It's almost entirely transparent. Yeah. Imagine if like a human came out transparent. That would just be really gross.
Oh, that'd be so weird.
Yeah, apparently this fish, you can see the skeleton and its organs through its skin.
There's some frogs like that.
I want to look it up, but I'm worried about this.
Well, you do that. Speaking of the ocean, a blue whale's tongue weighs more than an elephant.
Damn. Ew.
Are you looking up the fish?
Oh, I think I've seen these before.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they're weird looking though.
They're very weird looking.
Oh, I wonder if you like put them in like a tank with like blacklight. How cool that would be.
Ooh.
Like skeleton fish swimming around.
That'd be cool.
Pretty sick. Anyway, apparently you can own them.
Oh. Well, they don't look too big.
They don't look too big. Surprisingly, I thought catfish got really big for some reason.
Sorry.
Did you know? This is sad.
Oh, no.
Cows have best friends.
Oh.
A bunch of research has shown that cows form really strong social bonds with other cows. And when they get separated from their best friend, they get more stressed out.
Oh.
So
Cows are so cute, too.
they are.
Oh. Don't separate your cows, people. Very random. Did you know that Scotland's national animal is a unicorn?
No. I love it, though. Is it true?
Yeah.
You looked it up.
I looked it up.
Do you second check verify it on
Yep.
that internet?
Mm-hmm.
Why a unicorn?
Something about like mythical like history and all that crap. Which honestly, hats off to Scotland. That's cool.
I mean, it makes me somewhat proud to be partially Scottish, so.
What's Canada's national animal?
I think it's the beaver, isn't it?
Oh, I was like beaver, moose, loon.
I thought it was the beaver because that's why
Polar.
Parks Canada put it as their logo.
Oh, that would make sense.
Canada's
National.
a beaver.
Okay.
Pays to be, I don't know, smart,
Intelligent.
aware. Also, it's on the nickel.
Yeah, but the loon's on the loony.
True. 'Cause that's how much we value the beaver.
Yeah, they got. Sorry.
Rip.
5 cents.
Did I just go or did you just go?
I just went unicorn.
Oh, yes. Sorry. I was still thinking about the poor little cows in my
Aw.
head. Did you know, which is so funny, when I was looking this up, I was actually eating these.
Oh, God.
The inventor of the Pringles can is buried in one of them.
Yes.
So wild.
I haven't had Pringles in so long. They're so expensive.
They are really expensive.
And I mean, I get it. $3 for $2.99.
I mean, look at a bag of chips right now.
$5.
Doritos are $5 a bag.
$5.49. I hate. Oh,
All right. Okay. For any American listeners,
grinds my gears, and they do it in the States too. I think they just do it a little differently because they still have pennies. Pricing and like, is it consumerism or is it just like marketing where it's like you can't have a whole number? It's got to be $2.99 because it makes it better than $3.
No, it's a psychological thing.
Drives me up the wall. Like, especially here, we don't have pennies.
No, but it's a psychological thing that comes from, people immediately think of cents as less. So they see $2 and they're like, oh, this is actually way cheaper.
No.
It's starting to phase out. You can see it on the shelves because the prices of shit are getting really weird.
Yeah.
But so $5 Canadian is situated at around $3.64 for a bag of chips.
Not even a big bag.
No, they call it a family size bag, but that is a crock of shit.
Not even the family size ones.
No.
But yeah, I remember when Pringles, like a can,
was like
$2 for $1.
Yeah. Yeah.
Also,
yeah.
Frig Pringles, I will never forgive you. You had tortilla nacho cheese Pringles at one point during COVID when I worked at the grocery store.
And took them away.
And you took them away.
Yeah. You know what makes me mad too, because there was
they're like nacho tortilla. Oh, sorry, just their tortilla ones were great.
They had like sweet chili crunchy Cheetos or whatever.
Ooh.
They were freaking so good. And they took those away as well.
Vanilla Rice Krispies, Kellogg's.
God, just killing us out here.
Those are the best.
I bet they still have this shit in America.
I don't think they had the Vanilla Rice Krispies. Freaking America taking away Sierra Mist. Rude. So, as long as you can legally obtain human flesh or limbs, cannibalism is legal in the Netherlands.
All right, Netherlands, I see you.
Because they did it on a game show once. They ate
people?
They ate parts of flesh and it was disgusting.
Yeah.
But it's legal.
I would assume eating, other humans is probably not.
It was tough.
Overly tasty.
Like, tough to get through. Not like a stomach, but like.
Yeah. Skin's pretty chewy, I think.
Yeah.
Gross. Probably like eating the outside of a pig in some sense. Like the skin of a pig is just like really, really chewy.
I think they had like part of a thigh or something and something else.
Bet if they like fried it like chicharron, they'd probably get it better.
Like what?
Like a chicharron?
It's just something that goes in ramen.
No.
Okay.
No. It's a Mexican. It's when they fry pig skin and pig fat, and it creates like a crunchy chip.
Like a pork rind?
Yeah.
Oh.
Chicharron.
Yeah. I've never had either or.
Everybody knows this. Pineapple on pizza is Canadian, unfortunately.
Everyone might not know that.
It's such a huge regret, but it's fine. The controversial, I'm going to put this in quotes, Hawaiian, air quotes, pizza, which features two awful things on a pizza, pineapple and ham.
I put ham on my pizza.
No. It gets so weirdly crispy on the edge, and it's just like, nah, no thank you. It was actually invented in Canada by a Greek immigrant named Sam Panopoulos.
Sure.
In 1962. Thanks, Sam. You've ruined so many lives with your disgusting pineapple pizza.
I don't like the pineapple. I'll take the ham. I put ham and bacon on my pizza.
My mom has pizza with her pineapple.
She has that much pineapple on her pizza?
Oh, yeah. I should take pictures.
My mom loves pineapple.
She will literally cut like half a pineapple and put it onto her pizza. It's too much.
Well, pineapple also eats your mouth.
I don't know. Maybe that's
I just don't like
problems.
pineapple.
I'm not a fan either. I'm not a huge fan of the taste of pineapple. There are some versions of it I'm okay with. But like, no, it's just not a thing.
Not a fan. Did you know that snails have teeth?
No.
They can have anywhere from 1,000 to 12,000 teeth.
Wow. That dental bill is expensive.
Why do snails need teeth?
To eat leaves.
But like,
They're like little sharks.
That's many?
Little land sharky boys with shells.
I love snails.
They're cute.
They're very cute.
But think about how tiny they are. They need a lot of teeth because imagine if they only had a mouth like ours. It would take years to eat leaves.
That just reminds me of Marcel the Shell.
I hate Marcel the Shell with a burning passion.
Aaron, why?
It's a hot take, but the voice just makes my skin crawl. Hey, I'm Marcel the Shell. Kill me. Whoever invented that, please no. And they made a movie.
They did make a movie.
I've seen the preview for it too many times. I can't do it.
Noted. Aaron hates Marcel the Shell.
Oh, I wish I could be there when Sydney listens to this episode. Marcel the Shell.
Yeah.
It's so creepy with the one eyeball and the shoes.
It's so cute.
It's a shell with shoes and a googly eye.
That's what makes it cute.
Take it back.
Never.
Butterflies taste with their feet.
Yes.
It's so cute. They have taste sensors on their feet, which allows them to taste the food that they're standing on. This helps them determine whether a plant is suitable for laying eggs or for feeding.
Love butterflies.
Imagine tasting with your feet. That would just be awful.
No.
Walking through Toronto, like, kill me.
That would mean you'd have to take your shoes off.
Or start walking on your hands.
Just acrobatics.
I'm out. There's so many ways evolution could have gone wrong with us.
So many.
I mean, we already have gone wrong so badly, but that could be one of them.
Okay, here's a fun fact. The blob of toothpaste you put on your toothbrush is called a nurdle.
Oh, I love that.
Nurdle. Nurdle.
DLE, nurdle?
Nurdle.
Oh, you're spelling it.
Yeah.
I thought you said NUR daily nurdle.
Oh, no.
I
N as in Ned, U as umbrella.
Do you know?
No, I don't know the thing.
I used to know all of them.
I knew a couple.
Yeah, well, probably from the Foxtrot song.
I don't know what that is.
It's fine. Anybody in my generation will understand what I just said. We'll just let that.
Erin ages herself.
We'll just let that go over our head. All right, here we go. One more gross fact. There's a thing called maggot therapy. Maggot.
Oh.
Yep. Gross.
Okay.
In certain medical cases, maggots are used to clean out dead tissue from wounds.
Oh. Yeah.
Yep. The maggots only eat dead tissue, leaving healthy tissue intact, which means that wounds heal faster.
Would it hurt?
I think it would feel weird, right? Because it's technically dead tissue, so you shouldn't really feel it.
Okay.
But you'd feel the squirming.
Yeah.
As long as you had nerves in that spot. Yeah. Nope.
Speaking of Olympics, although when this comes out, the Olympics will be over.
Brush right over that one.
Yep. We're done with maggots. Competitive art was considered a sport for the first 4 decades, so 1912 to 1948, of the Olympics. Artists could earn medals for painting, architecture, sculpting, and music.
And then Hitler stepped in.
And now we have breakdancing.
And now we have breakdancing, which is cool.
I didn't know that was a thing.
They're just... It's a sport on its own. It's very
don't
active.
get me wrong. Bring back the other stuff. I want to know how it was judged, though.
Competitive. Well, that's probably why it ended up being taken away in the first place, because it's so hard to judge art.
But it was there for 40 years.
Yeah. And then they were like, art isn't a sport, which, it really isn't. Until you have to create a hustle culture to survive off of it. It's fine.
Not bitter.
That's a sport. Whatever. I don't know. I could understand why they would remove it, because it is subjective. Yeah. So, you'd have to have some wild
Unless
amount
it was
of
like,
judges.
you all have to do this thing right now in an hour.
Yeah, I mean, unless you were like, please replicate this, super realism piece and get it like dead accurate to whatever degree. But there is like extreme, this is what they should have in the Olympics, extreme you've probably seen this on TikTok, where the guy cuts the pretzel in half.
The what?
You not seen it? No. Okay. So there's a competition in I believe it's like Germany or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And this guy, like, the whole goal is to cut foods in half perfectly by weight. Okay, so they take the original weight of the object down to like 0.00 of grams or whatever. And then you have to cut it exactly in half. And this guy, he fucking takes a pretzel and he just kind of eyes it a little bit and then goes ka-chunk.
Like a hard pretzel or a soft pretzel?
I think it was a soft pretzel.
Okay.
Like a bready pretzel.
Okay.
He goes ka-chunk. And then they weigh it, each piece. They put it on a really delicate scale on each piece. And it's like, comes out perfectly.
That's nuts.
And he wins the competition. It's wild.
For that to be a competition, that's nuts.
I think that should be in the Olympics. I'd watch that shit. I don't know why it's not here on the Food Channel or something.
Yeah.
I'd watch that shit.
Yeah. So
I want to see people cut random food.
I
want to see someone cut a bag of chips in half.
That reminds me of like the Wii Sports Resort where you would do sorting and you would be cutting like bamboo, sushi, this, that.
That reminds me of like the Ninja Fruit game.
Fruit Ninja.
Yeah.
That was a fun game.
I never got to play that. I really wanted to.
It was really fun. I think it's still free. There's probably just ads now.
Oh, lame. Ads are lame.
Very lame.
Sponsor us.
We say an ad pops up.
We are.
Maybe one day. If we ever get big enough and I learn how to insert ads and we have ads, I'll insert it right there.
Like, today's sponsorship is by Better Days. Your mental health experts. Just go on.
Yeah.
We should just make up fake sponsors. Be great. Like fake ads. We'll just have a whole episode of fake ads just for everybody.
That's how we die as a podcast.
Welcome to the ads podcast.
Yeah.
All right. How many more are you going to go for?
I have 3.
Okay. Well, I'll bounce off. I'd probably have 3 more anyways. So, I'm not going to do the horror ones.
No, do one at least.
Okay. I actually looked into this a while back and I just realized it, but there's this thing called the Dyatlov Pass incident, which in 1959, 9 experienced hikers died super mysteriously in the Ural Mountains in Russia.
Okay.
Some of them were missing eyeballs.
Oh.
Some of them were missing their tongues. They were found miles away from their camping equipment, in trees, all sorts of wild shit. Like,
interesting.
And to this day, they still haven't solved it, but there are pictures and shit online.
Oh.
I saw. Yeah. It was weird. Because, like, they're on the mountain, so it's just kind of like looking at mountain pictures of, like... Everest, when you see that people have, like, left their bodies there. And they're just
dangerous
frozen.
to go get them.
They're just frozen, but there's pictures.
Yeah, that's
of these frozen bodies.
Blows my mind every time I come back to it.
Yeah, well, it's the same thing here, but they'd obviously gone in, they exhumed everybody and took them away and all that stuff. But they had, because this was in 1959, they took all these evidence photos, and it's just really weird shit. Like the tent was like oddly ripped open. You probably have, yeah.
I've heard of it.
There's a whole website dedicated to it. Go check it out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, just crazy. And the more you look into it and you start trying to make an idea of what happened.
Yeah.
And then it's like,
the more
were these people high or what was up,
Yeah. Interesting.
Yeah.
Like mountain, like snowy, or like mountain, like summertime, or?
I think it was a snowy mountain, because a lot of the theories were like, well, maybe an avalanche happened. And they were trying to get out of their tent. And then, because but the weird thing about it is all of their ski equipment was still sticking out of the ground.
Yes.
Yeah. And then there was just a random tear open in the tent, and they were all gone.
Yeah.
And found in different places.
Yeah.
Super fucking weird.
This is not horrifying. Your fingernails grow faster in the summertime thanks to the increased blood flow because your hands are warm.
That would make a lot of sense right now.
Yep.
Because both my dad and I have been like, where are our fingernails growing from?
Not your mom?
No, she doesn't. She barely has any fingernails. She's not a nail person. I think she just trims them right down. She's a farm girl
Yeah.
to the heart. But I don't need nails. I just work all the time.
I don't need them either. I just want them because they never last.
Talk about it. I got on the bike and like ripped one off. I'm like, really? I was just about to do those. I'd sent you a picture earlier.
Yes,
being
you
like,
did.
what color should I do these? It's just a bad omen. All right, I will do one more, I guess,
Kay.
or two more, whatever. I have.
Two.
I have more. Okay, why go? Well, if we're gonna do two, then I'll do another horror
Heck
one.
yeah.
There's a thing called locked-in syndrome,
Yes.
which is terrifying to me. So if you haven't heard about it, locked-in syndrome is a condition where a person is fully conscious and aware, but unable to move or communicate due to complete paralysis of all voluntary muscles. So that's crazy. So you're just living, but you're stuck in your body.
Well, it happens to people during surgery too.
Yeah, that's terrifying. So most people with this can move their eyes typically.
Mm-hmm.
So you can still like view the room around you, but nothing else.
Yeah.
You can't like move your body. No.
Any sort of paralysis. No, thank you.
I'm out.
Did you know that a jiffy is an actual increment of time? It's 1/100th of a second.
Is that the new increment of time?
Oh.
They Matthew told me this the other day. They apparently have been able to track a new increment of time. So far,
no
the
idea.
smallest increment of time.
There's got to be something smaller than 1/100th of a second.
Yeah. Let me
that's a
do
jiffy.
a quick Google
So,
search here.
If anyone says, "Yeah, I'll be there in a jiffy," you're lying.
Yeah, I'm always lying when I'm when I'm talking about I'm gonna be there soon.
Just say soon.
It's not true.
It's never a jiffy.
As you can tell from tonight when I was.
You always get sucked into TikTok. I saw you send me a TikTok and you hadn't messaged me, and I was gonna say you in on TikTok. I was boiling pasta anyway, so it was okay.
Wow. Google, I just have to give you no props for being absolutely useful lately. Every
Shout
time
out
I've
to my
searched,
stomach for just making the weirdest noise.
every time I've Googled something now, it gives me nothing.
Ugh.
Nothing related to what I'm Googling. It's just filled with AI junk. So we'll come back to that.
Also, no props to Google because they didn't update their little Olympic animation today. It's the same one as yesterday, which was climbing.
Lame. Hire some more artists.
They've
Google.
been so cute.
One more. Did you know a day
time.
on Venus is longer than a year on Venus?
Yes.
Thought we'd go full circle here and end again on
I'm gonna end with something that's
space.
interesting.
So just in case anybody needs clarification there, Venus has an incredibly slow rotation on its axis, making about 243 Earth days to complete one rotation, whereas it only takes about 225 Earth days for Venus to complete one orbit around the sun.
Yep.
Imagine if you lived on Venus, how confusing that would fucking be.
You gotta survive the sulfuric clouds.
Yeah. I know. But like, say you were astroneer.
Yeah. It'd be like so weird.
You'd
You'd
super
be
weird.
hella old.
You would be.
Like so old.
So old. But you would, but you wouldn't?
Yeah.
So weird.
Give
me your last gold chip here.
Humans can glow in the dark,
Fuck yeah.
but our eyes are too weak to detect it, so we don't see it.
Oh, because we're giving off radiation.
I didn't get that far into it, but humans can glow in the dark. I saw it multiple times.
Humans glow in the dark. That would make sense. I mean, if you were a shrimp, I always wondered, because shrimp can see like different wavelengths.
Yeah.
I wonder what shrimps see if they look at us. Like, do they just see like a heat wave? You know what I mean? Like,
Yep. Yeah, I don't
yeah,
know.
we just like, but we like the spectrum of the heat wave that we see, like, is visualized to us. That's how we perceive it,
How it looks, but that's not
but that's not
necessarily.
necessarily how it actually looks through. Oh, it's just weird.
It's like everybody technically sees color different.
Yeah, I know. It's really frustrating when you work in a print shop.
Love eyeball.
Eyeballs. Eat yourselves.
Yeah. Body. There's nothing in my face.
Nothing exists here.
Nope. Nothing. What is your give back?
My give back. Did I actually write one?
You did.
Yes. I think
I love that I ask. I can see it. Just like.
What is your give? It's dig it by
Dig
Bring Me the
It.
Horizon. Heiser Horizon.
What?
I'm tired.
Okay. I've got Sweet Tooth by Scott Hellman.
That's a good one.
It is a good one. It's so catchy.
It is very catchy. I like it.
Well,
That ends another broadcast of Unapologetic Introverts.
broadcast.
Yeah, it's broadcast. It's broadly casting across the internet. Oh, and I think I solved their problem with Google being gone. We just have to migrate it over to YouTube Music.
Ew, we can put it on YouTube. Okay.
Yeah. So I got an email from them today. So.
I've been getting emails like crazy and I'm just ignoring them.
Okay, well, don't ignore the last one because it's like last attempts before they.
Yeah.
Send
Isn't it
that
like
shit
today or tomorrow?
Something like that. Anyways, I got the email today. I don't know why I got the email today. I don't think,
There was one today or yesterday.
but I don't know why I got the email because it went to my email.
Not like unapologetic.
No, like my personal email. I'm not running a side podcast on you, so
That's weird.
because that would be really expensive. All right, so you might be able to find us on YouTube Music if you're into that shit.
Yeah, I'll hopefully have fixed that. Don't forget to like, rate, subscribe, comment, and send us your thoughts to our email at unapologeticintroverts@gmail.com. We want to hear from you. Somebody, I swear to God.
Yeah, even if you live in Wawa, just tell us how
Yeah.
pissed off you are that we made fun of your town. Wah, wah.
Wah. I'm gonna keep saying it until we get emails or comments. You can comment on Spotify. We don't have to ask you a question. I just had a poll up to ask if you were introverted, ambivert, or an extrovert, and I think my grandma is the only one who answered it, and she was introverted. So thank you, Grandma.
Thank you, Grandma.
My aunt might have answered it by now. I'm not sure. 2 people answered it.
Thank you, Auntie.
If you want to follow us anywhere else on the interwebs, you can click the link in our bio and go on there. And while you're there, you can look at the website. You can send us an email. You can switch a platform. I'll add freaking YouTube.
You can visit us in person if you know where we live.
Please don't do that.
That's a little creepy. Sorry, I take that back. Maybe just at work. It'll make the day really interesting.
Hope everyone has a wonderful day, morning, evening, afternoon.
Whenever you're listening to
middle of the night.
your podcast. If you're listening to us to go to sleep, kudos. That's
Yeah.
actually genius.
I was told we have, or at least I have, but we have like calming voices. Like they're easy to listen to.
Have they listened to my Ernie impression?
They didn't get that far.
Okay, well, wait for that episode. You might take that back.
All right.
Oh,
We'll
did
see
you listen to my Schmel the Snail?
Marshall.
Yeah, that one.
Marcel the Shell.
Yeah, that one.
What are you picking for next week's topic?
Oh, hell no. I don't know.
We'll see you next week. Aaron will have something interesting, hopefully. Episode 24.
24. We made it here out of spite.
Gotta get to 50. I want peanut butter.
Oh, yeah. I forgot that we made that promise. Hopefully they'll still be selling it by then.
Oh, I'm sure they will be.
Got to get magic spoons for that, too.
Yeah, it's gonna be an expensive order.
That's fine. That's like a year from now, so.
Oh, yeah, it's quite a while.
Yeah.
Sydney has volunteered. I told her that she could come on for a week while you're away.
Oh, awesome. Back up. Let's back up, Aaron. Do it, do it, do it.
But yeah, that is all. Have a wonderful
Whatever.
life.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.